Action. The Note 8 is here and we can't help but feel the tension rising, especially in Europe, where this is the first Note device to officially land in 2 years. It's been quite some time, so a lot is riding on the Galaxy Note 8. That being said, you may have noticed that Samsung isn't revving up the PR machine this time around, gliding at cruising speed instead. This could very well be due to the still fresh memory of the Note 7's woes or the fact that the Note line was never really intended to be a mainstream device with the kind of mass appeal of a Galaxy S or an iPhone. It's more of a specialized productivity tool, catering to a select group of power users. Samsung is playing it safe with the feature set too. There are no mind-blowing innovations in the Note 8. The phablet is predictably sized and equipped, sporting a familiar, if slightly tweaked design. Even the dual-camera setup is by no means revolutionary. On the contrary, perhaps it's even slightly overdue. Samsung Galaxy Note 8 key features: body-polished aluminum frame, Gorilla Glass 5 front and back, IP68 certified for water and dust resistance, midnight black, orchid gray, deep sea blue, maple gold color schemes. Display 6.3 Super AMOLED Infinity Display, 2960 x 1440p x resolution, 18.59, 2.061 aspect ratio, 522p. HDR10 compliant, no Dolby Vision. Rear camera primary 12MP. Type 1/2.55 sensor, f/1.7 aperture, 26mm equiv. Focal length. Secondary 12MP. Type 1/3.4 sensor, f/2.4 aperture, 52mm equiv. Focal length. Dual pixel phase detection, autofocus and OIS on both. 2x zoom. 2160p/30 fps video recording. Front camera 8MP, f/1.7 aperture, autofocus. 1440p/30 fps video recording. OS/software Android 7.1.1 Nougat. Samsung Grace, Bixby Virtual Assistant. Smart Connect, Smart Connect Home. Chipsets: Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 octa-core CPU, 4x 2.35 GHz Creo 280, 4x 1.9 GHz Creo 280, Adreno 540 GPU. Exynos 8895 octa-core CPU, 4x 2nd General Mongoose 2.3 GHz, 4x Cortex A53 1.7 GHz, Mali G71 GPU. Memory 6 GB of RAM. 64 GB of storage. MicroSD slot for cards up to 256 GB. UFS card support. Battery 3300 mAh LiPo sealed. Adaptive fast charging same as S7/S8. Quick Charge 2.0 support. WPC chipma wireless charging. Connectivity single SIM, dual SIM available in certain markets. LTE, 4-band/5-band carrier aggregation, Cat.16/13, 1 Gbps/150 Mbps. USB Type-C v3.1. Wi-Fi A/B/G/N/AC Mu Memo. GPS, Baidu, Galileo. NFC. Bluetooth 5.0. Misc S Pen Stylus with 4096 pressure levels. Fingerprint/iris/face recognition. Single speaker on the bottom. 3.5mm jack. Bundle NAC headphones. DeX dock compatibility, allowing desktop use mode on a bigger screen. Main shortcomings: no stereo speakers. Doesn't launch with the latest Android. Now, we'll be the first to admit that this is a pretty strange place for the Note 8 to be. We have no intention whatsoever of downplaying what is probably the most versatile smartphone today. At least on the surface though, there's nothing to be extremely excited about. Now, it might just be a blessing in disguise, letting us evaluate it from a power user perspective, without worrying too much about the impression it makes or fails to make to the mass user. As the saying goes, the right tool for the right job. That latter right is just as important. So, join us on the following pages as we examine the Note 8 and its credentials, without losing sight of the job description. Unboxing. If accessorizing is your thing, the Note 8 will hardly leave you disappointed. Its box is packed to the brim literally with all sorts of goodies. As for the packaging itself, it is traditional Samsung, a two-piece, all-black, soft-touch cardboard box, complete with glossy blue lettering on the front. Opening the inner lid reveals a plastic cradle for the Note 8 itself. Everything else is neatly organized underneath. For starters, you get one of Samsung's adaptive fast chargers, rated at 5V at 2A or 9V at 1.67A. Interestingly enough, the same charger can also power the desktop, which is rated at 12V and doesn't work with other regular phone chargers. There is also a SIM ejector in the bundle. You'll also find a USB 3.1 Type-C to Type-A cable for data transfer and charging, as well as a pair of converters. One is a microSB, while the other a simple Type-A unit, for compatibility and potentially, data migration. The S Pen gets some love as well, namely a set of 5 spare tips with a relevant replacement tool. 3 of these are black, the other 2 white. As far as shape, size, and sharpness goes, they look identical. Other than a clear case for the Note 8, Samsung have included a pair of wired earbuds. These come courtesy of AIC and have a retail value of $99 on their own. But pricing is not indicative of quality, and we are happy to report the headphones sound really good. We got deep bass and nice and clear mids. These are the same headphones which came bundled with the S8 and S8, complete with a dual driver 8mm and 11mm setup and a microphone for phone call. Display quality. Samsung's Infinity display is still probably the most impressive smartphone panel for more than a few reasons. If you subscribe to the bigger is better way of thinking, then at 6.3 inches, the one in the Note 8 trumps its S8 siblings. On the other hand, if the curvature along the screen edges is what tickles your fancy more, you might find the S8 and S8 a bit more appealing. The Note 8 is a lot more conservative in this respect. To be fair, now that the S8 pair has been around for a few months and the novelty is a bit worn out, the Note 8 certainly comes across as less striking. Then again, for an end user, especially one upgrading from, say, a 2-year-old device, the Infinity display design is breathtaking. Galaxy Note 8 battery life test, Exynos Snapdragon models. Let's jump right into the thick of it here, since the Note 8's battery life has been a heated topic of discussion lately. Hopefully, at this point, we have all managed to move on from the Note 7's exploding battery fiasco. Judging by Samsung's continued apologetic tone and pretty obvious caution in advertising the Note 8, the internal fallout hasn't dissipated quite yet. Lessons have been learned, new safety measures are in place and extravagant battery designs dialed back. All this left the Note 8 with a 3300 mAh pack, smaller than the S8 and Note 7 and slightly bigger than the S8. After rigorously resting the phablet, we can confidently dismiss all the rampant endurance concerns. Even with its smaller pack, the Note 8 managed a great 89-hour score in our proprietary test. Looking at the numbers in more detail and comparing them to the Galaxy S8 reveals a nice and consistent behavior. 3G talk time, Wi-Fi browsing and video playback all fall in line perfectly. Even the S8, with its extra juice, fares only marginally better at the latter two tasks, while ending up with a practically identical overall endurance rating due to the much improved standby performance on the Note 8 Exynos Dual cameras, dual OIS. It's official, Samsung finally made the leap into the trendy dual camera space. For some, this might be a bit overdue. Others will surely appreciate the level-headed approach the Korean giant typically has for such major steps in any direction. Regardless of how you look at it, however, this veritable Samsung first was not accompanied by fanfare. It is more of a logical step forward and a pretty safe and measured one at that. Samsung Galaxy Note 8 review. Samsung opted for a telephoto approach, much like that on the Apple iPhone 7 Plus. The Note 8 has two 12MP snappers. They are not exactly created equal, which is unfortunately still a limitation in smartphones. The main camera is actually the same dual-pixel one, as found on the Galaxy S8 and S8. It is tried and true and very capable, f/1.7 aperture, 26mm equivalent lens and PDAF. Powered by either a SLSIS 5K2L2 FEMSIS sensor on the Exynos model or a Sony IMX333 in the Snapdragon one. Both with 1.4 pixels. So, the situation is exactly identical to the S8 and S8. Network technology. GSM/SPA/LTE. Launch announced 2017, August. Status available. Release 2017, September. Body dimensions 162.5 x 74.8 x 8.6 mm 6.40 x 2.94 x 0.34 in. Weight 195 grams, 6.88 ounces. Build front/back glass Gorilla Glass 5 aluminum frame. SIM single SIM nano SIM or hybrid dual SIM nano SIM, dual standby. IP68 certified, dust/waterproof over 1.5 meter and 30 minutes. Stylus. Samsung Pay Visa, MasterCard certified. Display type Super AMOLED capacitive touchscreen, 16 meters colors. Size 6.3 inches, 101.1 centimeters 283.2% screen-to-body ratio. Resolution 1440 x 2960 pixels, 18.59 ratio 521p density. Multi-touch yes. Protection Corning Gorilla Glass 5. HDR10 compliant. -3D touch home button only. Always on display. Platform OS Android 7.1.1 Nougat. Chipset Exynos 8895 Octa, EMEA. Qualcomm MSM 8998 Snapdragon 835-USA China. CPU octa-core 4x2.3 GHz 4x1.7 GHz, EMEA. Octa-core 4x2.35 GHz Creo 4x1.9 GHz Creo, USA China. GPU Mali G71MP20-EMEA. Adreno 540-USA China. Memory card slot microSD, up to 256 GB uses SIM2 slot, dual SIM model only. Internal 64128-256 GB, 6 GB RAM. Camera primary dual 12MP 26mm, f/1.7, PDAF 52mm, f/2.4, f, OIS, autofocus, 2x optical zoom, LED flash, check quality. Features 1/2.55, sensor size, 1.4 microsine pixel size 26mm. 1/3.6, sensor size, 1.0 microsine pixel size 52mm. Geotagging, simultaneous 4K video and 9MP image recording, touch focus, face/smile detection, auto HDR, panorama. Video 2160p 30 fps, 1080p 60 fps, 720p 240 fps, HDR, dual video rec. Check quality. Secondary 8MP, f/1.7, autofocus, 1/3.6, sensor size, 1.22 microsynempixel size, 1440p 30 fps, dual video call, auto HDR. Sound alert types vibration. MP3, wave ringtones. Loudspeaker yes. 3.5mm jack yes. -32-bit/384 kHz audio. Active noise cancellation with dedicated mic. Comslin Wi-Fi 802.11a/b/g/n/ac, dual band, Wi-Fi direct, hotspot. Bluetooth 5.0, A2DP, EDR, LA. GPS yes, with a GPS, GLONASS, BDS, Galileo. NFC yes. Radio no. USB 3.1, Type-C 1.0 reversible connector. Features sensors iris scanner, fingerprint rear-mounted, accelerometer, gyro, proximity, compass, barometer, heart rate, SPO2. Messaging SMS THREADED view, MMS, email, push mail, IM. Browser HTML5. Java no. Samsung Desktop Experience support. Fast battery charging quick charge 2.0. Key/MA wireless charging market dependent. And support. Bixby natural language commands and dictation. MP4/DivX/XVID/WMV/H.265 player. MP3/Wave/MA/aux/FLAC player. Photo/video editor. Document editor. Battery non-removable EI 3300 mAh battery. Talk time up to 22H3G. Music play up to 74H. Misc colors midnight black, maple gold, orchid gray, deep sea blue, star pink Taiwan only. Price about €1,000. Tests performance Basemark OS2 3374/Basemark OS2 2.0 3333. Basemark X 40890. Display contrast ratio infinite nominal, 4.148 sunlight. Camera photo/video. Loudspeaker voice 67 dB noise 69 dB ring 71 dB. Audio quality noise -92.5 dB crosstalk -93.2 dB. Battery life. Endurance rating 89H.